I tell y'all, I can't win for losing. Okay, so let me tell y'all. The day before yesterday, right, I had went to the DMV to renew my license because y'all know my birthday is December 23rd. So I went to renew my license. Well, I didn't have any paperwork of any updated things to prove my address change. So it boiled down to I had to schedule an appointment and then come back because you can't walk in there no more and handle your business. You got to have an appointment. But they was going to be nice that day and let me in there, but I didn't have anything to prove that my address had changed. So I left. I came home. I scheduled my appointment. And the only day I could get was for my birthday. But the lady did say you can call the next day and it'll reopen up. It'll update at 6 a.m. in the morning or whatever. And you can call this number and they'll get you in for the same day or whatever. I said, okay. So today I had called and canceled the appointment that I had booked for the 23rd to go in today because I want to get it over with. Okay, so I get my little bills or whatever to prove, you know, what's going on or whatever, so I can get my license. So when I get on the site, right, after I make the appointment, I find out that you can do your driver's license online. You don't have to go to the DMV. They send you a PIN and a registration number, and you can do it from at home. Now, I knew this about my license plates because I do my license plates like that online. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I don't want to go in here and I don't want to be bothered with this stuff. So I tell you what, I'm going to see if they can take this restriction off my glasses so that way I don't have to come in here and I can order my driver's license online and I don't have to deal with anybody. So I go in there, get everything straightened out. As far as, you know, taking the picture and rah-rah this and rah-rah that. So I asked her, I said, ma'am, I said, I would like to have this restriction taken off. What do I have to do to take the restriction off? And she said, we test for distance. And at the time, it didn't register because I know I need my glasses. I can see close up, but I can't see far back. And that's what she was talking about, that they check for distance. I said to myself, listen, I want this restriction off of here because I don't want to have to come in here. I want to be able to order driver's license and license plates from the comforts of my own home. I said, well, who determines if the restriction come off, y'all or the eye doctor? She said, we do. I said, okay. So she said, have a seat and I'll call you and I'll test you. I said, okay. And I'll let you know if the restriction can come off. I said, okay. So she said, we're going to try it without the glasses and with the glasses. And so she said, she took a wipe out. I'm going to wipe this off. So it be good and clean for you. I said, okay. I want that restriction off, baby. So she said, step up to the eye exam thing and press your forehead on here. And so I pressed my forehead on here. This is what it looked like, y'all. It looked white, just like this in there. I couldn't see nothing. I thought she wasn't ready. Ma'am, are you there? Ma'am, are you there? She said, yeah. She said, read line 5 for me. It looked just like I'm showing y'all right now. I could not see nothing. And she said, are you there? I said, yeah. I said, I'm on here. Are you there? She said, yeah, read line 5 for me. So I'm trying to read the lines. I can't see nothing. And I said, I can't see nothing. She said, ma'am, are you on line 5? I said, I'm on line 5. I can't see nothing. I said, I tell you what, this ain't going to work. I said, let me get this. Put these on. I stepped back in. Oh, here we go. Z567738. That is ZQQ8563. And she said, good job. Well, from the looks of it, no restrictions won't be coming off today. But however, let us know if anything changes. I got a feeling won't nothing be changes. And I'm scheduled for another eye exam due.